Alone on Christmas again. Not a present in the world. Wait a second. What's this? A Christmas present? From who? Uh-oh. This can't possibly be good. Oh, God. I was right. I remember seeing this movie. That's it. That's all the insight I have because that's all I remember about it. The beginning, actually. Shit, wait, no. I remembered something about it. During the trailers, an old lady ate shit up the stairs. Like, in the theater. Not in a trailer. I seriously didn't know how alive she was, but she walked away, so she's probably fine. Have you ever been to an AMC theater? If you have, do you remember that pre-show thing where the guy throws the popcorn in his seat? They took it away, but, you know, it wasn't that long ago. Well, that's what it looked like. She had popcorn. But yeah, I don't actually remember the movie, so yeah, let's just get on with it. Anyway, the beginning actually shows some promise, besides the whole stupid start from the ending bit, but, you know, the concept shows promise. It won't actually take advantage of that promise, but, you know, it shows it. You have to pitch something, I guess. The whole thing with how it sucks to be a mom at Christmas could be pretty cool, but after that short montage, it cuts to a hilarious scene where a kid talks about sex and says the F word. Wow, kid, you're not supposed to know those things. Okay. I know the movie starts with the bar being pretty low, but I am confident that it can get a lot lower. Then it adds the moms into the mix, and they just kind of barge in. Like, they all show up around the same time and in an unexpected way. How wacky, I guess? I mean, not even the moms want their moms there, so how are we expected to like them? Each grandmother is introduced as an unlikable character or teased to be an unlikable character later on. Isn't that funny? So the first day is filled with introductions of the first two grandmothers, and then the second day is the third one being introduced, and then it's the third day and stuff happens, I guess. This day system kind of feels arbitrary. Wait a second. Oh wait, no. I think I know why it feels arbitrary now, fuck. It's because it is! Oh boy, I sure do love these women. They quip, they drink, they say funny penis things, they don't have character. Wow! I'm ragging on this movie's humor a lot, I know. But that's just because it sucks. I know humor is extremely subjective, but objectively, this humor is lazily written. Good humor is all about timing. This humor is all about the word penis and fuck, and maybe vagina if the writers were feeling especially daring that day. You can laugh at it and find it funny, but I think you can at least understand why I think it's fucking atrocious, and anyone who thinks this shit is funny doesn't have enough brain cells to understand why I don't think this movie is funny. That sentence made my brain hurt. Anyway, back to the movie. The moms decide to say fuck it to Christmas and do their own thing. And by that I mean they decide to be massive assholes. Because how else can you make people laugh? Hard work and good writing? Nah, just make people do bad things. Wait. Bad things. Bad moms. Ah, I get it now. Creator of Bad Moms, this does not excuse your sins. I should probably note that I haven't seen the first Bad Moms, so I have no clue what's going on with this one boyfriend guy or husband or whatever. Oh god, I'm gonna be so lost without the lore. Why didn't I just read the manga?
Oh, honey, I'm so glad to see you have such a vibrant sex life. It's so important for you and Kent to just bang each other. And Kent, I am so happy that you're able to get an erection again. Yay! And Kiki, he's so much bigger than your dad was.
Ha! Get it? She's saying sex things. Isn't that funny? Why aren't you laughing? Ah, you get it when you're older. In other news, 3 days till Christmas. 23 minutes in and we're already halfway done. We're making good time here, people. So, to fund this artistic endeavor, whoever made this movie decided it would be a good idea to literally put a commercial in the middle of the movie. Yep, no traps, no strings. This is 100% a Sky Zone advertisement. And on Christmas. This is also the first time all the grandmothers are in the same room, but that's all thrown away to advertise Sky Zone. I mean, putting an ad in the middle of your movie, what a bunch of horse shit. If my channel was monetized, I would have put an ad there, but, you know, YouTube requires you to have like 1,000 subs now. You know how it is. It would have been funny though. You would have laughed. You all would have laughed. The three grandmas do have some arbitrary exposition, I mean a completely natural sit down and talk. The three are developed again. One's a stoner, one is super happy-go-lucky, and the other is depressing. Remember that? Good. There'll be a test. But right after they all break character to be in this Sky Zone commercial. Remember guys, movies aren't art, they're products, made to sell you even more products. Making this a bad movie because this really does not make me want to go to Sky Zone. Seriously though, the depressing one didn't even want to be there in the first place, but she just gets up and is like, yeah, I want to play dodgeball. Like, Jesus Christ, at least make it more subtle. But even with that, there'd be no excuse for a fucking ad in a movie. I like my advertisements like I like my women. Consensual. And by watching this movie, I did not consent to watching a fucking ad. That made sense. After that, the depressing one is all like, that sucked, instantly forgetting that she participated in this corporate circle jerk. I guess the movie just rather you forget that scene ever happened, and really, can you blame it? Oh wait, yeah, you can! For what it's worth though, there's this scene where the one mom waxes this guy's balls and they're like hitting on each other, and it's pretty funny. If you're gonna do sex humor, it might as well be over the top like this. Good on you, movie, you did a funny. But in the very next scene, Wanda Sykes plays a therapist who's, guess what, an asshole! How innovative! Back to the three mains, sitting and talking, and I'm starting to feel like this movie is 100% useless exposition. No one conflict or storyline is fleshed out enough to even warrant any of these exposition dumps, and any time these three are in the same room, it's an exposition dump. The movie attempts to have a redemption arc where the grandma talks about how much she loves the kids and still cares about them and yada yada yada, but guess what? Guess the fuck what? It's a 1.5 minute scene that ends with any redemption of the character being totally shat on for the sake of a gag. Have these people ever seen a movie before? Do they know how those things work? Doesn't really matter though, because 2 scenes later, the grandma throws a party at her daughter's house after the daughter specifically tells her not to do that. Wow! Thank God we had that redemption scene back there, or else I would have thought the grandma was a really bad person. The mom is obviously pissed, throws everyone out, and fights with her mom.
Did you just kick out Grandma forever?
Yeah, she did! Fuck that old bitch!
Guys, how long have you been standing here?
How could you do this to us?
Guys, would you please just trust me that it's for the best?
No, it's not. It's the best for you. We actually love Grandma.
Yeah, she's a part of our family.
You don't love her, she paid her way. You guys are just as bad. Fuck y'all. Kick the kids out too, ungrateful assholes. The other moms also kick their moms out for the sake of plot, and they all end up at church and talk like old pals who have definitely known each other for more than a day and totally hung out for more than 5 minutes. Oh god, I can only hope this ends like the church scene from Kingsman. Last minute character development time. Ah yes, I can definitely see why this didn't happen throughout the movie and all needs to take place right now. After being convinced by her dad, the main mom goes to church to find her mom and make amends. Obviously it all works out, even though all the grandmas are clearly in the wrong and they are all assholes. They all have dinner together and the movie ends in probably the best way it could have at this point. With sequel bait! Yep. Fuck you guys. Give us more money, assholes. Very Christmassy. If you went into this movie and didn't expect this, then really the joke's on you, and it's funnier than any joke in this movie. It's low effort garbage, written by people who didn't care, directed by people who didn't care, and made for people who don't care about movies. It's not really even an overly Christmassy movie besides, you know, all the product placement. It's just not funny, and let me tell you, this movie really leans on it being funny. Who should watch this movie? Probably no one watching a 17-year-old reviewing a movie, so what does it even matter? Just don't watch the movie, watch something better. Like, maybe The Grinch 2000, but that's just me. Anyway, see you in the next video, and Merry Christmas. Unless you're not watching this during Christmas, then not that, I guess. Just get the fuck off my video. So I'm gonna give a quick shout out to Jamie Ponticello and Katie Long. They didn't help me with this video and they don't have YouTube channels, they just asked really nicely. So yeah, I'm shouting them out. I'm supposed to tell you that they did an especially good job volunteering at the blood drive. They walked around and talked to the people giving blood to make sure they didn't have any aneurysms or whatever. And to my knowledge, the death toll was 0, so I don't know. I mean, I didn't have an aneurysm, so good for them. I guess they did a good job. So yep. Jamie Ponticello and Katie Long, good for you.